I really don't know what to think about this week. Like, it's not a terrible week. I'll say most of the stuff is pretty trash, but there's a couple cool pieces. So I'm just gonna say it's like an okay week. This week's not too crazy, but there's definitely a lot of trash in there too. So it's kind of hard.
Killer, y'all dreamed it. I've seen it. Body warm, heart anemic.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome to This Life, and today we are going to go over the Supreme drop that is going to be dropping tomorrow. Now, there are definitely some pieces that I would recommend going for. However, there's also a lot of trash mixed in. Like, this drop is just very jumbled. It's just very cluttered. There's a lot of like random stuff. Nothing really goes together. It's just, I don't know. I'll explain that at the end, but it's just kind of, it's just weird. I'm not really feeling this drop. That being said, I am feeling a couple pieces, and there are some definite pieces that I will be going for. Before I get into it, of course, there are a bunch of Black Friday sales, so I will leave linked below if you do not plan on copying any of this stuff. Some sales on Essence. Definitely go check them out. They have some really good sales. They have some sales that are just like mediocre, okay, like there's some sales on Off-White, but then they have some super good sales on Y3. Like, there's definitely a lot of good sales on there as well, so definitely check them out. And if you cop anything, make sure you check back later, because if they end up dropping the price more, they'll actually price match it and pay you back the difference. So anytime you cop something from Essence, that's like one of the cool things about that site. But anyways, this video is about tomorrow's Supreme drop, so let's discuss it. First off, we have the Timberland collab. I know in the video I said Timberland, and the reason I said that, like, I literally said Timberland thinking, oh, if I say Timberland, there's gonna be some kid on the internet that's like, it's Timberland, look how it's spelled, like blah blah blah. And it's like, you can just never please everyone, bro. Like, no matter what I say, someone's gonna be, they're just gonna say it's the other thing. I could say, like, it could be freaking a brand called It, and I'll be like, yo, check out this brand It, and they'll be like, that's actually French, it's actually pronounced Yayat. I don't know, bro, people are freaking weird. So anyways, they're dropping the Timberland, whatever you want to call it, collab, and yeah, I feel like a lot of people thought that I think it's whack, but it's not that I think the shoe is whack. In the video, actually, I said I think it's fire. I just said I'm not going to cop one personally, and I was let down because I was expecting a lot more. And the reason I was expecting more is because I just felt like they could have done something sicker, you know, like, to kind of give you guys some background of this shoe, right? Supposedly it's inspired by Jules, or Jewels, however you want to say it. I mean, if you look at this background, right, on this video, he's rocking his all over print, like all over flag print suit. And I mean, that would go good with that suit that he's rocking. Like, that Timberland boot right there would go so hard with that suit. But I feel like they could have done something a little better. Like, for example, right, when Cam Ross steps out the freaking Escalade. Look at this. What? You see that pink Timberland boot? That would have been so nasty, bro. Like, that would have been sick if they would have done something like that, and then have it say, like, you know, like fuck the world, or world famous, or something. Like, man, that would have been hard. And then if they would have dropped some other stuff besides just a boot, like drop like a tee that has the Dipset logo and says like fuck the world in it, or something like that. Like, I would have been so hyped on that. I was so stoked because I was thinking it was gonna be a sick ass like Dipset collab, and then it was just the Timberland collab, and I was just kind of let down. So that's why I wasn't that hyped on that shoe. However, I will say, if you know like the history behind these brands, or I don't know, I feel like that shoe fits, and like the roots behind that shoe, it all makes sense. Like, having that print and having that inspiration for that boot, and just like being that's like true New York. I feel like a lot of New Yorkers are gonna love that, and I don't know, man, I respect it, but I'm not gonna cop it. However, they have some other pieces dropping that a lot of people were hyped on, like this Vanson Leather collab, and this collab is absolute trash. It's overhyped. It's literally just, like, it reminds me of those freaking hoodies that people used to wear with like the bones all over them, and then you zip it up and you'd have like the skull, and like, I don't know, man, I'm not hyped on this at all. I think when I first saw it, like, low-key, like, my inner hype beast was like, yo, this is sick. And then like, the more I've looked at it, the more I've just been like, this is so uncreative. Like, this is just weak. My homie actually thrifted a jacket that's very similar to this. It's got a similar pattern. If you want to see me take a picture of that, or if you want to see how I rock that, because I'm probably going to post a picture on that very shortly, or in that very shortly, then make sure you follow me on my Instagram. My Instagram's at the Starlight. There'll be some on screen and in the description below. Anyways, this Vanson Leather collab will be a hard pass. Definitely just, it's going to be a lot of money too. I'm not copping. Now, the other collab they have, this is actually the best collab. It's the Supreme Playboy collab, and they're dropping some beanies and like a little zip-up cardigan type thing. Now, the sweater, I definitely want. I think this piece is hard. I definitely do not like that red colorway, but that black colorway is so clean. Or even that white one, oh my goodness. That is definitely a sick piece for the holidays. I kind of hope I'm thinking about getting that and then wearing that for Christmas. Like, that is just such a hard piece. I might even get the red one, actually, now that I think about it, just because, like, that would be the sickest Christmas fit. Yeah, I don't know. That's definitely a piece that I want, though. Getting into the actual pieces that are dropping, or the rest of the pieces that aren't collab pieces, we have this, like, I don't know, this, like, tape seam puffer jacket, and this is just absolute trash. It just has, like, reflective Supreme tape seam going down the side, and just... I mean, I shouldn't say it's trash, right? Because, like, honestly, I like tape seam stuff like that. It's just that I'm comparing it to the one they did last year that was basically a ripoff of a vintage First Down jacket where it had, like, Supreme with, like, in between all the little, like, puffer little bubble things or whatever you want to call them. Like, that one was so hard, and then, like, comparing this one to that one, I'm just kind of let down once again. It's kind of like a similar thing with the Timberland boot. Like, it's not bad, but I'm just kind of let down, and I just expected more. They're dropping these, like, plaid flannel vests. These are absolute trash. I'm definitely going to pass on those. They're dropping these sweaters. These aren't terrible, but I'm not a big fan of the font, and so I'm probably going to pass on those as well. They are dropping these zip-up ARC logo sweaters. Now, these are so hard. These are definitely mandatory. The ARC logo is sick, and they are dropping a tonal desert camo. I mean, it can't really be tonal because it's desert camo, but then, like, the lettering matches the camo. Oh, it's so clean. It looks like they're dropping like an ice blue, a lime that's not a pale yellow. It's a lime, just so you guys know, because it kind of almost looks like a pale yellow, so don't get let down when you get it in the mail and it's a lime. Is that a white or a pale blue? I don't know. It could be a gray too. I don't know. I'm looking on my phone. So they're dropping a black, they're dropping the blue, oh man, that is a sick piece for sure. It's one of my favorite pieces. Another piece that is like, I expect more, and it's a letdown, is the rib collar, right? The rib, every year, in fact, I think almost every season they do it. They do like a rib collar logo, right? Where they have like a different kind of collar on one of their long sleeves. Sometimes, like I guess in 2015 they did a short sleeve. Usually it's a long sleeve, right? And the best one they ever did was in 2014 because it's got like the rib logo around the neck and around the bottom of the long sleeve as well. This one is just like this colored pattern. I'm not a big fan of it. It looks like very like that 70s show. I feel like it's not a terrible piece, but once again, it's just not what I don't know, it's just a letdown for me personally, and I'm just not going to get it. Now, they're dropping the little logo hats, like the jacquard hats. Those are flat brim, so I'm going to pass, of course, but you already know I got something, so I can't say because I didn't unbox it yet, but don't worry, unboxings are coming soon. If you want to see the Supreme unboxing, make sure you smash that like button. In fact, actually, the next one's not even going to have that jacket in it, but just know, your boy got something special. I unboxed it on Instagram Live, so some of you guys already know, but damn, that piece is looking beautiful. I love that graphic, however, I'm not a fan of that hat. They're dropping these really, really ugly hats that look like little garbage bags. Those look absolutely hideous. I'm definitely not going to cop those. They're dropping these fleece headbands. I'm going to probably pass on those too. I might get the all black one or the pink one just to like sell, but I'm not going to cop for my personal. They're dropping the presidential pins, and then they're also dropping the Supreme Mophis. Now, the items that I think are coppable, that I think are worth looking at, the headbands are definitely coppable, although they're not my favorite headbands. I would understand you copping them. The Mophie, of course, the desert, well, really any of those zip-up like ARC logos are going to be fire. I'm going for the desert camo. If you want to sell, I mean, I feel like the Vanson Leather gloves might sell, but it's just, I don't know, that stuff's expensive. Oh, I almost forgot to go over this piece. You guys probably, if you guys have been watching for a while, you guys already know I was going to hate this piece, but it just has like the random like Supreme logo print all over the place. They dropped some denim, I think shorts and a denim jacket last season that was very similar to this. This is like a denim like button-up shirt, I think. I don't think it's a jacket, but it's like a denim shirt. It's dropping this like vomit green color and then a normal blue and black color. Just, I don't know, I'm not a fan of that. I haven't been a fan of any of the pieces that are even similar to that style. I do not care for it. So yeah, man, overall that's the drop, and it was, like I said, bro, it was just a letdown to me. I was not a fan. There are a couple pieces, like I said, that are worth looking at, and I mean, I don't know, I guess it's just a decent drop. There are some pieces that I feel like, although I can't pull off, I feel like some people will make it look super dope. Like, for example, those rib logos with those, like, crazy bright colors. I personally do not like those, but I feel like there's going to be a couple people that cop those and just make them look so sick. And then, like I said, there are a couple fire pieces to look at. I know those Mophis are going to go quick. I don't really know what else will really go. I don't know. I don't think anything else will really sell out that fast. I think everything else will be coppable. Jay also said that there's going to be an unseen Sacred Heart camp cap, so that might be kind of fire as well. But yeah, what do you guys think of this week, man? What are your guys' opinions? Let me know. I might do a poll on my Twitter as well. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, and of course, make sure you follow me on my Instagram. Like I said earlier, there are some sales going on. I'm going to leave links to any like Black Friday sales that I see down in the description below. So if you want to look for some deals, you want to get some gifts for people, or you want to get some gifts for yourself, which is what I'm doing, then make sure you check out those links below and check out those sales. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it from the top and bottom of my heart. I seriously cannot say thank you enough. And as always, keep living the star life.
Today's a new day. Got the booty up in the suitcase. So go uptown to Harlem. Tell them that I sent ya. Tell them it's August. I'm going to November.